I was adopted like at birth. My mom um, messed up some stuff in her marriage. Okay, I haven't met her, but so she gave me up for adoption, and I always took that really hard, you know. When I started getting my teen years, I started like feeling very bitter towards my birth mother, and like, why did you leave me like this? And my parents were always working in the ministry, like with single mothers, and like a part of me always felt like they cared for the moms more than us, because like that was like what consumed most of their time. I had all this bitterness that built up inside of me that just came out when I was like a teenager. I started smoking when I was like 12, and then started drinking when I was 13, and just got caught up in the world, and I just felt like I was in the world alone, you know? And I just like shut everyone out from my life, like everyone that was trying to help me. I shut them out and associated myself with the wrong crowd. I always knew God was there, but I just was always so scared to just let Him help me through life, and I always wanted to do it on my own. I think it was because I felt alone. I didn't want to let people get close to me because I didn't want to lose people, and so I just chose to like make myself think that I was alone in the world, and so I just like always ran, and last year I chose to move back to the States, and coming to the States was like my way of trying to start over, because I just got fed up with the whole life I was living. And I was given the choice whether to come to Arizona or go live with a friend up in Montana. And my friend in Montana is wealthy, so I chose to go up there, but there was a part of me that told me that I should have come to Arizona in the beginning, but like I was more attracted to all the toys that my friend up in Montana had. He had motorcycle clothes, whatnot, and so I chose to go up there. But one lesson that I learned while I was up there is that having all those different things at like my disposal, it never really made me happy, and I wouldn't be able to sleep well at night, and I just was under so much stress, so I couldn't figure out why. And so due to certain circumstances, I just gave up Montana, and I told my parents that I wanted to move back to Fiji. And so they told me that I need to come to Arizona, get some money first for a few months work, and then I can go back to Fiji and go to school or something. But they really didn't want me to go back to Fiji because they knew what I'd be getting back into, and they didn't want me going back to the way I was. And I came to Arizona, and my first night at Ember, I just felt something different when I came there. Like, it wasn't what I was used to. And then the next week they had the camping trip, and I got to know everyone better, and it just felt like home. Churches in Fiji are very traditional, and so I was brought up in very traditional churches where you do things a certain way. And when I came to Ember, it didn't feel that way. Like, I met people who were going through the same things that I was going through that had the same addictions that I have, and like it just felt more like a family walking towards a goal as opposed to just a church youth group, you know? Within like the first couple weeks of being in Arizona, I just knew that this is where I wanted to stay. I went from me always running, and now I feel so much more comforted because now I don't feel like I'm running anymore, but instead I'm walking slowly back to where God wants me to be. And my life feels so much better, even though like it's hard, like some of the stuff I'm going through right now, but like it's comforting when I realize that I don't have to run anymore, you know, and that I have people there to walk beside me and help me walk back to where God wants me to be. And I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it.